Hey everyone, welcome back to another Cambel Marley podcast. Today I'm going to be giving you Netflix suggestions and basically just suggestions for TV shows that you can watch if you're bored or if you're trying to find something to watch right now. I'm going to give you a whole list of suggestions. And remember, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe down below. Okay, so I'm going to put this image on the screen and it says that 88% of you guys are subscribed and that 12% aren't. So that 12%, please subscribe down below. It only takes like 3 seconds. Just press the button and it doesn't cost anything. It's free. So I know I've been gone for a while. I don't even have an explanation. Oh my gosh, this is the 10th episode, I think. Or the 9th. I can't remember. Wait. I'm pretty sure this is the 10th episode. My goal is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of 2019, for those of you who didn't know. So, what month is it? Oh, I can't even remember. It's October right now. Yeah, it's October. It's spooky season. So happy spooky season to you guys. Maybe I'll post a Halloween podcast October, November, December. So we still have 3 more months to try to get 100. We're at 65 right now, I think. So we need 35 more. That sounds so unrealistic, but I think that we can make it happen. So just tell your friends, share, and help me reach that goal. Back to the main topic about the Netflix suggestions. So the first show is The Good Place. And technically The Good Place is just about the afterlife. And it isn't even like a religious show. It's like comedy sort of. There's just a lot of, cliffhangers that make you want to come back for the next episode, and then the next episode, and then the next episode. If I had to give this show a rating, I'd give it probably a B+. I really like it. It's entertaining, but some parts of it go really slow. The next show I would suggest, and these suggestions are like sort of for teens and around that age, I'd watch On My Block. On My Block is like the best show ever. The cast is very diverse, which I like about it. Just the whole plot is really good. I think they're on their 3rd season right now, like filming their 3rd season right now. So they left us on a cliffhanger in season 2. Alright, the next show I would watch is called Stranger Things. A lot of people may have heard about this show. It's really popular, actually. There's a lot of the actors, they've acted in previous movies, so they've had like acting experience. Stranger Things, I was really scared of watching it at first, but I think it's a really good idea to get over that fear, because once like people told me that it wasn't scary, I actually started watching it and I loved it. So I think that if you're scared of watching like a certain show, you should just do it. Not like my mom said I can't watch this, like I'm gonna watch it. Don't do that. That's not what I'm saying. But like if you're allowed to watch it and you're just scared or you don't, because Stranger Things is sort of like based around like horror and scariness or whatever, but it's really good actually. It isn't that scary. I don't watch any other scary shows, so I can't compare it to anything, but it's not really scary. But I would just say that Stranger Things is based around like the old days. Not like the old days, but not like Columbus, but I don't even know like what time period it's around, but it's not the 2000s. The 4 kids are the main characters. And then I don't really remember these shows because I haven't watched them in a while. Like once the season ends, I'm just done with the show and then I just move on. But anyway, there's like 4 kids and then they're trying to like solve mysteries in their town called Hawkins. And then they meet people along the way. It's really good, actually. If I had to give that show a rating, I'd give it an A, probably, because it's really good. Once the season came out, that's all I watched the whole day, and I couldn't stop. So, yeah, I'd give it about an A. And for On My Block, I forgot to give it a rating. I'd probably give a B+ also, the same as The Good Place. Now, I'm gonna talk about the prank shows. I don't really know what it's called, but I watched it the other day on someone else's TV. But it's this prank show, and technically so the person that's being pranked, one of their friends will tell them like, I want this person pranked, I want them to do it this way, and then they like execute that plan, and then they get scared, and it's really funny because you get to see like people's reactions and how they would deal with the situation. So I'd probably give that show. I've only watched one episode of it, and I don't know what it's called, but you can probably find it on Netflix if you type a prank show or something. But I'd probably give it a B maybe, based on the one episode I saw. It's sort of, if you're like a teen and you used to watch Disney Channel, it's sort of like that show. Oh my gosh, what was it called? It was called Walk the Prank. It's sort of like that, but better. Okay, so I just looked it up on Netflix, and the show is called Scare Tactics, and it's really funny, but I think it does have some mature language in it. Well, I think all these shows have some mature language in it, so if you're a kid, just be advised that these shows may not be for you. And remember to stick to your parents' rules and everything. Like, if they say you can't watch something, don't listen to my podcast and just be like, oh yeah, I want to watch this because Cambel Marley told me to. Don't do that. Just listen to them. I'm just giving you suggestions. I didn't say you had to follow through with this, so don't blame me. And another show I'd watch is called The Flash. Lots of people already know about this one. It's been out for a while now. And I think they're filming one of their last seasons now. But it also comes on the CW, if you guys watch that channel. But yeah, it's called The Flash, and it's about the superhero The Flash, Barry Allen, and basically his life dealing with all these supervillains and his family and everything like that at the same time. So I'd probably give that show an A, because that's been my favorite show for a while now. And it does take a long time to like watch through all the episodes, because the episodes are about 40 minutes. You watch all of them in a certain amount of time, and then you have to wait for the next season, and they take forever to come out because I guess they're putting in so much hard work filming them and stuff, but they're really good. So yeah, I'd give that show an A, and I'd really recommend it. The last suggestion I'm going to give you guys is on Netflix. It's not a TV show, but it's a movie, and it's called Time Trap. I watched this movie the other day too. It is so good. So technically it's a bunch of kids, and they go down into this cave thing trying to look for their professor that got lost down there. And then the time changes slower down there than up on the surface, and basically like days are going by, but they don't realize just tons of bad things are happening to them down in the cave, and it just keeps on happening. But the end of the movie really does shock you, so I'd really recommend it. I'd probably give it a B+. It was a good movie. It was just sort of confusing. Yeah, it was sort of hard to understand at some points, but other than that, it was good. And I'm sure that once Disney Plus comes out, and I've been talking about this a lot, but once Disney Plus comes out, there will be tons of more movies, TV shows from Disney coming out that will be available to watch. So hopefully people who love TV and movies like me will be able to watch them on there. And hopefully this podcast really helped if you were stuck and you really didn't know what to watch. Hopefully I gave you some good suggestions. So if you have watched any of these shows, or if you will, or if you want to think about it, please like this video and also subscribe. Make sure to turn on your post notifications. I forgot to say this earlier, but make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you know whenever I post a new podcast. And I'll try to make more in the upcoming few weeks, but I may be a little bit busy. So hopefully I'll be able to pull through for you guys. I'm going to think of a name for my subscribers. I don't know what it should be, but I don't want it to sound like weird. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe. Tell your friends about it, especially if you really like these. Tell your friends about them so that they can be spread around. Oh, also, I'm going to make new graphics, I think, because you know how I used to have the yellow screen, now it's gone to like this gray screen. So I think I'm going to start changing it up, start adding more visuals in if I can, but I still won't show my face due to privacy reasons. Hopefully that'll improve the quality of these podcasts, and hopefully you guys will like it more. So thanks for listening, and I'll probably be back in like the next week. I'll try to do more podcasts like these where I give you guys like suggestions or tips or something, and I may have some more guests on soon. I don't know, I have to see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.